Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, we have a situation that Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez could be in jeopardy. According to Mike Coppinger, that is, in the Athletics, Lomachenko is getting a purse that exceeds, or a package that exceeds more than $3 million. Teofimo Lopez is not happy with getting more than doubled in purse. He's supposed to receive around $1.2 million for this undisputed unification. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video, and Bobby don't even talk about it going on regular ESPN. Now, if T.O. want more dividends and more ends, they might take it on pay-per-view and give them some back-end money. Okay, it's funny that we got the lower weight classes out pricing themselves, or I'm not saying out pricing. I don't want to disrespect nobody, but you know, looking for big money. You know, in my opinion, you know, I don't know what they've been making, and that's Top Rank and T.O. and Lomachenko business. But I mean, it's undisputed. Loma deserves his $3.25 million. I'm pretty sure T.O. has never touched a 7-figure payday. All right, so this probably should be his first 7-figure payday. I could be wrong. But let's start off here. When you talk as much shit as he been talking, you know, and you've been trying to pull Loma whole card, now, you know, you kind of, you know, it's not enough money. You know, he getting this and fuck this and this, that, and the third. Now it looks a little bit, you know, questionable to some people that might necessarily like you. I told you T.O. was going to find a way out the fight. I told you he didn't want to smoke. But then again, this is the only top-ranked fight that's worth watching that we know. I anticipate, not guesstimate, no inside information, that Crawford and Kell Brook going to fight. Wilder and Fury 3. Wilder said he headed to camp, and we'll talk about that as well, too. And I'll put that screenshot on the screen when that time comes. They head to camp, but that's the ESPN Fox production. So, other than that, what does Top Rank really got lined up? Do you care about Burchett and Oscar Valdez? Absolutely not. We know who's going to get that ad. We know that. So, what do they have to offer besides this fight? This is probably the best fight that can be made in the boxing during this situation. It's one of the 5 best fights out there. You know, you got Devin and Gamboa. I heard Gamboa wrapped his side up today, so it's supposed to be official. I was hearing September 26th. Same day as a Charlo card, if I got the date right. So, I mean, honestly, UFC coming with hot fire. So, you looking at it and you like, you know, he does have some leverage. Because they don't have nothing else to put on. If he don't take that fight, then he going up to 140. And Loma going back down to 30. Tank Davis going to be like, man, y'all ain't got enough money to fight, you know, in-house fight. I'm not fighting T.O. I'm not fighting Loma. So, like I said before, T.O. has leverage, and it's 1.2 a little bit low. Should he be getting doubled up by Lomachenko? Now, we could talk about resume, but Lomachenko still got less than 20 fights. We could talk about crowds. What does Lomachenko pull? He had a nice crowd versus Naraz, but other than that, he's still fighting in the theater room. You know, we could talk about T.O. only headlining one fight that I can remember, because remember Bud and Kavalaskis headline the Richard Comey fight. So in actuality, neither one of them has been proven to be making pulls and have an extensive resume. Y'all can try to stretch, y'all can try to stretch Lomachenko resume as much as you want to, but it doesn't hold no weight compared to the Canelos, the Pacquiaos, the Broners, the Crawfords, the Spencers of the world. His resume not like that. And his pull, and he don't have a fan base like those guys, the Joshuas, the Furies, the Wilders, even though Golovkin's, the Canelos in there, he don't have that exposure. Ain't nobody out here checking for Lomachenko. People starting to notice Teofimo Lopez because he been killing shit where everybody can see him on ESPN for the most part. So if he do walk away and Top Rank don't pay the money, my whole thing is this. How can you expect Top Rank to have enough money to make Crawford and Pacquiao? I don't care what they say about whatever country coming with the money, this, that, and the third. You know, Bob got to eat first. You know, before y'all say Grace Bob the Aram, that dude in the corner already eating the plate, already getting the dressing, the mac, the yams, the greens, the chicken wings, the turkey wings, the hog, mog, the chitlins, the pork. He already grubbing. By the time you say amen, he done already on his second plate. He got to eat first. So if they can't afford two lightweights that shouldn't even make that much money, you should be able to get T.O. $2.5 million. Or you know what? You could tell, you know what? We'll give you T.O. We'll give Lomachenko 2.5 or whatever to make up the difference from the 325. Whatever that difference is between 325, that what is that, 2.5? Depending on the number amount. Let's just say that's $600,000-700,000, whatever. The winner get that $600,000 or $700,000. If you believe you can whoop Loma, Loma believe he can whoop you, we take Loma purse down to $250, right? That's $500. You know what they say, $220. So $750,000, right? We push Loma, we push T.O. purse up to $2 million. The winner get the $750,000. You know, shouldn't you be rewarded for doing the job? Boxing is the only sport, and UFC the only sport that I could think of that don't reward you. You know, the second place can make more in the first place. So if they having money issues, take that $750,000 off a Lerma purse, bump T.O. purse up about $800,000, $2 million versus 2.5. The winner get the extra $7. Matter of fact, Bob can bump it up to $1 million. The winner get $1 million. So Loma win, he get 3.5. If T.O. win, he get 3. It makes a point of sense. Loma bringing 3 belts to the table. You know what I'm saying? So it's rightfully he gets the extra. He get the extra $500,000. The winner get the extra $750,000 to $1 million. It's gonna make it even more competitive and more sweet. And if whoever don't want to, you know, walk that walk for that money and like that incentive deal, then we know who don't really want the face. So I ain't gonna put it out there like, you know, T.O. trying to escape. He got all the leverage because Top Rank don't have another fight out there that nobody looking forward to. You know, Ramirez and Josh Taylor, that's not going to happen this year. You know what I'm saying? Postal Ramirez, I ain't heard shit. I heard it's supposed to go on in August, but I ain't heard nothing. Jamel Herring and Frampton, no offense, I don't think nobody really looking forward to that like that regardless. You know, there's no offense to Jamel. I like Jamel, but it's not a big fight. So, in all honesty, this is, you know, they Super Bowl other than Wilder Fury 3. But that's a joint production or promotion. So, you know, with T.O., it's on him. If he walk away, and some people going to spend it however they want it, the Loma fans going to spend it. He ducked and talked all that shit. The T.O. fans going to say 1.2 wasn't good enough. But, you know, it's hard. It's hard when these fighters so predicated on status. And to be honest, you know, T.O. ain't done nothing in the sport to bargain at the table, to be honest. Let's keep it real. He's done nothing to say I deserve this, that, and you can make an honest statement saying Lomachenko ain't done enough to sit here and bargain and say what he done. He don't have no fan base, and all the fans that claim they Loma fans, I ain't never seen them at a Loma fight, or a lot of them at a Loma fight. So really, you know, you got two fighters that ain't draws demanding more money or demanding a certain amount of money they don't deserve. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Only people that should be demanding money at the table is Joshua and Canelo. That's it. Everybody else ain't done enough. Joshua just done enough because he hold 3 belts and he popular as hell. And he's fought the majority of his weight class. Everybody else shouldn't be saying, oh, I need this, and he bring a fan base. Same thing with Canelo. You take it or leave it. You don't like it? Like, how can these people sit here in boxing and say, oh, I deserve this? You ain't did nothing to deserve nothing. If that makes some sense. It was at one point you had to take what you can give. Ask Mayweather, ask Roy Jones, ask James Toney. You had to shut up and take what you was given, and you earn what you deserve down the line. If you go ahead and you fulfill your prophecy, and you put hands, feet, knees, toes, and elbows on people. You know, and it's unfortunate that these dudes, they feel that they you know, they deserve this, and you ain't deserve nothing. And no offense to T.O. and Loma, but shit, the majority of 90% of the country don't even give a fuck about that fight. This is a hardcore fans' paradise, and it's so messed up where they probably was gonna put it on ESPN, and now T.O. asking for more money, and rightfully so. Teofimo Lopez ain't trying to get more than doubled up. He the one going there and put his life on the line. I'm not saying that, but it's fucked up that we gonna have to pay for this. I already see it coming. We gonna have to pay for this fight, and You know, I think about paying for it, but it should be free. You know what I'm saying? All the matchups that we like this, we used to get on HBO for whatever the $14.99 it was. We used to get for free 90. We used to get for that subscription base. Now $15 fights that come with, you know, with $15 subscription, they come with movies and documentaries and all that other good shit. Now that turns to $65, $75, $85 fights. Why would any sane person want to become a boxing fan? Because every time you get something good, you got to pay $100 for it. It ain't fair. You pay $100 for little niggas fighting. Like, come on, this ain't even heavyweight, middleweight, welterweight. You're talking about lightweight division that's been dead for years. Then you got a 130-pound T.O. and Lank Tank putting a 65. Yo, they crazy, bro. Like, why would I even consider getting into a sport paying that amount of money? It's ridiculous. It's ludicrous. They are nuts. They overpaying all these, spoiling these fighters, overpaying them all this money, and all they doing is not attracting one fan. UFC getting in there, if they gonna put a $65, $85, $75 price mark, you gonna get your money's worth from the first bell to the last bell. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. In boxing, you don't know what you're gonna get. A whole bunch of mini midgets, mighty midgets fighting on the undercard. Ain't nobody getting hurt, nobody getting knocked out. You praying you can't wait till the undercard done with, and then you get to the main event and it don't even deliver, and you like, man, I just feel like I've been gypped out my $75, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to me it's just sad, bro. You know what I'm saying? That the sport going to this, and I ain't knocking whoever trying to get their money. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about money. Money. Motherfuckers asking other promoters for money they ain't even their own promoter or manager can't pay. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure T.O. ain't even ever made 7 figures. So if this fight don't happen, I ain't losing no sleep. I'm looking forward to it, but it don't surprise me. Top Rank probably gonna get their contract broken or terminated with ESPN, because it don't make no sense. You have two guys who ain't even popular in the sport of boxing, for real, arguing over money. Do Loma deserve $3 million? Well, he bringing 3 belts. Do T.O. deserve more than 1.2? Has he made 7 figures before? Probably not. But I get him. You know, give him $2 million. You know, the winner, you know, get an extra $1 million or something like that if you really believe he's gonna win. But you know, it is what it is. And all right, Deontay Wilder homeboy Tay Jones, who is a boxer as well, he almost beat Julius Ndongo, but he lost. Wilder said they're going back to camp August 14th. So I'm guessing Wilder is not going to release this mythical, probably not even tangible autopsy paperwork. So that sounded like it was just built up to build the fight up. I don't know if he's gonna reveal it at the first or the last press conference or whatever it is. I understand Mark Breland been gone. He fired. He gone. Oh, zoom. You know what I'm saying? He gone. He said on the podcast, PBC podcast, that he bringing on his liaison full time. George Foreman will be part of the camp, so I don't know who's the lead trainer. There's been some rumors out there that Deontay Wilder didn't have the best training habits, all right, and that he wasn't as diligent and punctual in camp as he should have been. So you take that for how you want to take him. So at the end of the day, I understand Breland is gone, so they starting a new camp August 15th. So do that mean the fight got pushed up to November, October? Or maybe they just, he need a lot of work as far as skills and balance and utilizing the jab. He just got to learn everything over again. He's in August, October, November, early December. So he probably got 3.5 months out. If he lucky, that's probably going to be, 16-week, 12, 13-week training camp, depending on when that fight is. End of December, middle of December, early, or possibly even earlier. So, you wish him the best of luck. But it just seemed like an uphill battle. He should have been, and I understand he had his injury, but he should have been taking mental notes, visually seeing what he needs to do better and picking up on his deficiencies. But, quite frankly, I just think Tyson Fury is just a bad style for him. Sugar Hill, who I met, great guy, just put a great game plan together. And if Wilder mentally really thinks Fury cheated him, and that's factually not the case, and he get cracked again, and he cracked Fury again, and he get cracked again, and he find out Fury just got his number, and he can't beat him, then this might be a mental hurdle he never can jump over again. So, I mean, while they're going to camp, August 14th, I'll put the screenshot on the screen from Tate Jones. So we wish him the best of the luck. That's my guy. But like I said, I'm not going to be like a fanboy to nobody. When you wrong out of line, I'm just going to keep 100. If you don't like what I'm saying, it is what it is, though, man. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. All my social media links in the description. Facebook group in the description. Appreciate that love, support. Want to make a donation to the channel, keep sharing the video. Shout out to my boy Edward, who made a donation in PayPal earlier, so I want to shout out Edward. This may be my last boxing video tonight. Let something come up. But the NBA start back at 6:30. I want to set my FanDuel lineup. I couldn't find nobody to play me head-to-head. We could play for $1, $2. If you want to play head-to-head NBA FanDuel tonight, hit me up on Twitter. That link's in the description. My Cash App, PayPal is in the description. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. We gone.